Howdy, YouTubers. It is February 1st, 2020, and these are your daily announcements. I am heading into work, and you're hearing all this beeping happening because the sensors on my vehicle are sensing the snow drifts. And it's warning me, don't get too close! Ah! Okay, car, I won't. Let me turn down the heat here. A little chilly today. We had a small dusting of snow last night. It's already melting off though. It's 38 degrees. But, you know, it gets really humid when it's this warm because everything starts melting and evaporating. So 38 can feel colder than 25 because of the humidity. So I'm a little chilly today, I have to admit. I had to turn on the steering wheel warmer on my vehicle here this morning. But oops, let me just look at this.
Ray, I'll be in soon.
Okay, excellent. So, yeah, things are weird in the world today, aren't they? Things are weird. Between the whole Trump impeachment trial process and the sickness that's going on in China and now has spread to other places in the world, it's kind of bizarre. All this stuff going on. I also noticed too on the White House website that Trump dropped a new proposal for peace between the Israelis and the Palestinians, which I thought the timing on that was pretty interesting, and nobody's talking about it. I mean, not even the channels that like are for Trump are talking about it. I just find that kind of odd. But this thing in China, you know, I am like a conspiracy theory person at heart. I really am. And some of the things that I think are kind of wild. But I got to tell you something. Here's what I'm thinking. All right, so this sickness breaks out in a very large city. And it's spread now to I don't know how many cities. The last time I heard it was like 16 cities were quarantined. They're saying that over 100 people have died. It's probably more. And it's spreading out like it's like spider webbing out like a fungus across this country. They can't keep up. They don't have enough doctors to keep up with everything that's going on. I mean, it's spreading really fast, and it seems to be extremely aggressive. And you know, from the pictures that we've seen that have gotten kind of snuck out, it seems like it's affecting the old, the young, and everybody in between. And it's very aggressive. It's just wild how fast it's spreading. And it doesn't help that the symptoms can be dormant for up to 2 weeks before they manifest. And, you know, they're saying that the entirety of that time people are contagious. I mean, that would make it easy to spread. But what would, let's say this isn't a natural occurrence. Let's say that this isn't something that's being spread by animals. What if it is some sort of biological weapon gone bad? Not that any biological weapon would go good, but something that got let out that maybe wasn't intended to get out. The people who think that seem to be thinking that, you know, maybe the Chinese people were working on something and something got let out. But what if it wasn't something that was done by China? What if it was something that was done by a different country? I mean, China leads the world in manufacturing right now. We used to. But now, I mean, just about every superficial good that you can buy comes from China. And since China has sort of taken over as the manufacturer of superficial goods and technology and such, a lot of other countries have suffered greatly because they're no longer making those products. I mean, we're one of them. Everything that China makes, we once made. So it makes me wonder, is this thing that's running rampant through China, is it something that we created, or a country like us created, a country that wants to be able to go back into manufacturing and have manufacturing jobs for its citizens? Are we behind this? I mean, obviously it's not something that I want to think. I don't, obviously, but it has me a little concerned. I mean, we're taking aggressive measures right now to ensure that we don't have anyone else come into our country who has this particular illness. And I don't know. I just wonder. I wonder about these things. Please don't think that I'm like anti-American or a traitor or something. I'm not. I just feel kind of like we might have so much to gain if China was depopulated. But if China did this to their own people because they were developing a weapon and somehow it got loose, well, I guess it's their karma. But if we did this, what is our karma going to be? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that too off the wall? It might be too off the wall. But I know that, in the past we have, or I should say the American government has done some pretty unscrupulous things, like, testing, purposely giving people syphilis just to be able to study it, and purposely giving people all kinds of crazy drugs to try to study it, and dumping Agent Orange on the Midwest. We still have the highest rate of breast cancer in this area among people of a certain age, like that are in the 60 and up club, than anywhere else in the country. I know we'd like to believe that we've evolved past that that's not something that we would do here, but I'm not so sure. I'm not convinced that we've evolved at all. I think we're de-evolving, if anything. We're becoming more and more barbaric and power hungry and greedy. But anyways, that was on my mind this morning. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm completely wrong, and that this is actually just something natural that is happening, and the earth is just getting rid of some of the people, as it sometimes does. I mean, we are in a world where we've all been taking antibiotics since we were tiny children, and the viruses are getting smart, and they are evolving and becoming, resistant to the different types of medicines that we have. So it could just be that. I don't know. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Pretty crazy. Rachel's lost her mind. Well, anyways, that's all I want to talk about today. I hope you all have a good day and a good weekend, and I love you guys. And take care of yourselves. Wash your hands frequently. You know, keep yourselves safe from the flu and these stupid viruses going around. And I hope you guys have a great day. I love you. Mwah. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.